Sources have now told Page 6 that Khaled stormed into his label offices and threw a temper tantrum upon learning that Father of Assad would debut at number 2. Per one source,
it's gonna be some scary stuff, right? It was a dark and stormy November. Bush got reelected.
What's good, y'all? What's good? Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be reacting to the Time Tyler creator Obliterated DJ Khaled, okay? I do not remember this at all. So this is going to be new news to me. It probably is not new news to you guys. You get what I'm saying? It's probably going to be like a little throwback for y'all. But it's not going to be for me because I don't remember this, okay? Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe before we get into the video. Also, follow my gaming channel down below. And let's get into it.
DJ Khaled picked a fight with Tyler, the Creator. It became the biggest mistake of Khaled's whole career. But before we talk about exactly what they said to each other, let's first briefly discuss why they began fighting in the first place. Tyler, the Creator, had gained a reputation for dropping an album every 2 years, although none of them had ever debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200. Goblin debuted at number 5, Cherry Bomb debuted at number 4, Wolf debuted at number 3, while Flower Boy debuted at number 2. By following this trend, it seemed his next album could be the first to take home the number 1 placement, provided he could bypass the biggest rat in music, DJ Khaled.
What would you
As hard as it might be to admit, Khaled was definitely more successful than Tyler in terms of commercial performance. By 2019, DJ Khaled already had 2 number 1 albums, while his most popular music video had almost 10 times the views in comparison to Tyler's most popular music video. With over 50 placements in the Billboard Hot 100, it's no surprise that Tyler himself described DJ Khaled by stating,
"Because his whole identity is being number 1. Is we the best? We the number 1."
Which is without a doubt the position that DJ Khaled was hoping for when he began to work on another album for release at the same time as Tyler's next project. Titled Father of Assad, DJ Khaled's album was what you might call commercially perfect, with a feature from a massive artist on every single song. Jay-Z, Future, Beyonce, Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, Justin Bieber, Travis Scott and Post Malone on the same song. The album even had a feature from Nipsey Hussle at a time when he was already dead. On top of this, every song had a full team of writers, while in addition to DJ Khaled, almost every track also featured at least 3 producers. When considering his history, the names and the clear work that had gone into Father of Assad, DJ Khaled likely thought that he'd easily cooked up another 1 album when it finally dropped on the 17th of May 2019. That would be until Tyler, the Creator, on the very same day released Igor. Igor had a much deeper story than any of Tyler's previous albums, characterized primarily by his ridiculous blonde wig, or not for some deep thematic reason.
And the thing is that Tyler has, like, even though Tyler is not so, like, commercially out there, Tyler has a dead ass, big ass, loyal ass fan base. Okay, this nigga be doing numbers. Okay, he be doing numbers. And just because he didn't have the number 1 album, his album was still at like top 5. Like, he had what? Top 5. It was at number 4, number 3, number 5, number 2, bitch. Like, people don't understand, okay, getting a number 1 album is great and all, but just being in that, just being close to that number 1, just being like in the top 5 or the top 10 is very good. Because not a whole lot of people don't even get to the top 5 or the top 10. People don't even get on the fucking list. So that is huge. That's huge to me.
Thematic reason, but rather because Tyler simply liked it.
Where did the idea for the wig come from? What is Igor? Like, why are we looking at you the way we are? And what is it?
Thought it was cool.
The track list itself was only made cooler by the fact that each song was written and produced solely by Tyler, which when tied in with a unique, recognizable album cover, gave it the strength to beat DJ Khaled. Igor number 1, Father of Assad number 2. A result that seemed to surprise even Tyler himself.
And this is no disrespect to Khaled or anyone. Everyone, Cardi B, 21 Savage, Travis Scott, Post Malone, Beyonce, Jay, everyone who sells billions of records, and the fact that I beat him with this was fucking crazy, bro.
Tyler's win was covered in news article after news article and celebrated by those rooting for the underdog. Imagine having 20 features on your album just to be number 2 to a man with a synth addiction. Igor out now.
I hate when people do that. Let me just stop this video right now. I hate when people put artists against each other. men against men, female against female. It's just like, it's not even that deep, for real. Everybody can eat, everybody can be successful, everybody can be a number one. Only one person can be a number one, clearly. Okay, being number two is still good as fuck, like I said before. The people that always put artists against each other is very fucking cringe to me. I'm not even gonna hold you guys up. It's cringy as hell, because it's like, why are y'all doing that? Like, why? What's the reason for it? Everybody has talent and everybody has potential to do their own thing and to be great in their own lane and to be great in their own right. Y'all doing all this comparing shit, just like people still be comparing Michael Jackson to like other people in the industry that's still living. It's like, please. There can only be one Michael Jackson, and he will still be reigned the fucking king, okay? There can only be one Beyonce. She's still the queen. There can only be one Rihanna. She's still queen. You get what I'm saying? There can only be one Nicki Minaj. Only one Cardi B. You get what it's like, stop it. Stop. Please.
Though, if there was one person who wasn't too happy about the final result, it was definitely DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled reportedly freaked out on his label when his album failed to debut at number 1. Various sources have now told Page 6 that Khaled stormed into his label offices and threw a temper tantrum upon learning that Father of Assad would debut at number 2. Per one source, Khaled stormed into Epic with an entourage. He was angry and yelling. Another source added this: he was furious. There was some nasty stuff said. Publicly, he's all about positivity, but there is a mean side to him that people don't see. He overhyped the record and blew it up as his biggest album ever, with this article prompting an instant response from the public in comments roasting DJ Khaled, such as, "Just a thought here, maybe make music that doesn't suck. Who knew DJ Khaled had a vocabulary big enough to even express anger? Was about to say we the second best music, but somebody already did that one." Then again, if there's anything I've learned from DJ Khaled, it's to take credit from other people's work by screaming something loudly. As DJ Khaled's temper tantrum began to go viral, he'd backpedal in the face of criticism by stating that apparently he was only annoyed at Billboard. DJ Khaled's reported anger about the sales of his album have nothing to do with the success of Tyler the Creator, which seemed to clear DJ Khaled of any wrongdoing until he'd post this video on his Instagram story just a few hours later.
I make albums so people can play it and you actually hear it. You know, driving your car, you hear another car playing it. You know, go to the barbershop, you hear them playing it. You know, turn the radio on and you hear them playing it. You know, it's playing everywhere. It's called great music. It's called albums that you actually hear the songs. Not no mysterious shit and you never hear it.
All it took was a single number 2 placement for Khaled's facade of positivity to completely and utterly crumble.
You should never complain. Complaining is a weak emotion.
Without saying
Ugh. Child.
This is where when people get a certain amount of money, or when people reach a certain amount of success and they keep getting successful, like they don't lose. You get what I'm saying? They don't have that humble pie yet. And it's just like a number 2 and a number 3, number 4, number 5, top 10, top 20, bitch, is good. It's good. I don't understand. But because he was so used to going number 1 all the fucking time, it was kind of like, it gave him like a little humble pie there. That album didn't mean it sucked. It didn't mean that that music was bad. It's just the fact that somebody else finally went number 1. Let them have that shine. Let them have that moment. You had so many number 1s, bro. You had so many. Let somebody else have a number 1. And the thing is that he's not even like number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 10. He's literally number 2. When people finally get a taste of the humble pie, some people don't know how to take it. This rant here, just for our number 2 album, is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
DJ Khaled implied that Igor wasn't real music, as it was mysterious, you apparently couldn't hear the songs, and it wasn't being played by the cars around him or in any barbershops. His irate video was reposted to YouTube and Twitter, where it received over 65,000 likes whilst receiving comments such as, "For someone blessed and humble, he sounds bitter. Man, I was at my barbershop just this past Friday, and they weren't playing his album either. Went from we the best to we depressed," leading DJ Khaled to remove the video almost immediately immediately. However, it was too late. Everybody had already seen it. The media began to weigh in on Khaled's bitterness by stating, "What the DJ/producer/not very inventive hype man seems to have missed though is the fact that the exposure of a record is literally what gets it on the charts. Tyler's album simply did better. The fact is, grabbing a bunch of the most hype names in hip-hop, slapping them on a fairly generic trap beat, and introducing each song with the same soundboard another one literally just doesn't stack up against Tyler the Creator's innovative songwriting, production, and visuals, while YouTubers such as Anthony Fantano completely mutilated Khaled by stating this."
This metric of, well, if they're playing it in the barbershop, the album's gotta be hot. That's kind of an old way of looking at things. Khaled's indignant whining and complaining here is disgusting. And all it really shows at the end of the day is how out of touch he is. You can't just assemble Cardi B and 21 Savage onto a generic-ass trap beat and expect people to love you and praise you.
One user highlighted, "It's worth mentioning that when Tyler dropped Flower Boy, it debuted at number 2 behind Lana Del Rey's album by just over 1,000 units. Instead of being upset, he congratulated Lana and continued to flex his artistry even more with Igor, showing that Tyler acted humbly when placed in the same position. Therefore, everybody began to wonder, what was Tyler's response going to be back to DJ Khaled? Well, in the beginning, Tyler stated that he simply let that number 1 position speak while using the brief window of opportunity to drive even more exposure back to his album. Wow, doing pretty good for some mysterious shit. Yeah, I am. Igor out now, with his Twitter exchange coming alongside a different response over on his Instagram. Rap media personality DJ Academics made a post reading, "Who had the better album to you, Tyler the Creator or DJ Khaled?" To which Tyler would continue his trolling by commenting, "Who TF listens to Tyler the Creator?" which was pretty much all he'd say until over 2 years later. In June 2021, Tyler's next album, Call Me If You Get Lost, once again debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, prompting a new tweet by Tyler still roasting Khaled for what he'd said 2 years prior. Mysterious music, ha. 1 month later, Tyler would appear in a Hot 97 interview.
Bro, that Khaled thing was like, it was fun. It was just watching a man die inside because the weirdo was winning. I was moonwalking in a wig. Everyone on his album, everyone. And he wasn't wrong. Like, I'm not in the barbershop. I'm not at the club. I'm not diddy skitty. I'm not in the back of the Maybach. So for some guy like that to kind of indirectly be like, that ain't real rap, that ain't real black music, that's what it felt like.
However, this story actually has somewhat of a happy ending. DJ Khaled and Tyler the Creator squashed beef at Rock Nation's pre-Grammy brunch, explaining that though Khaled nor Tyler didn't mention anything of it, the two posed for a quick picture together, appearing to confirm that there aren't any issues between them. The article referred to this picture posted to DJ Khaled's Instagram, and considering on the Hot 97 interview Tyler said this,
"It's no hard feelings towards him."
So what do you guys think about the situation when it happened? What do you guys think about them squashing the beef with a photo? It was a good PR on DJ Khaled's side, for real, because it really didn't look good for him when he just went at Tyler the Creator like that when he got his first number 1. Like, definitely when DJ Khaled is known for getting number 1 albums, and then you shit on another artist who basically got their first number 1. And instead of congratulating him, knowing that you're like, you know, you're a big name and you hold weight in the industry, like you doing your shit, you've been doing your shit for years. Instead of you congratulating him and like, you know what, I'm so happy for Tyler the Creator, and just like showing him mad love, you went the other route, and it didn't go so good. It really didn't, because then it showed how non-humble he really was, and that's not good. But if they did squash the beef, because it seemed like Tyler the Creator really didn't care to begin with. You get what I'm saying? I guess he like, it's whatever, guy. He like, it's whatever. Like, yeah, we took a picture. They said, it didn't, like the article said, they didn't say anything about the situation, but we don't know what they talked about for real. We wasn't there. You know, they probably did say something about the situation, but we will never know. We will never know. But like they said, they just took the picture, put it out on the internet to make everybody just calm the fuck down, and both of them just went about their business. This is really a good lesson to people when it comes to, yeah, you might be on top, you might be doing your shit, you might be doing your thing, you might be like the hottest shit out right now, but other artists have to shine as well. Like, you're gonna have those days, you're gonna have those times where you're not gonna be number 1 all the time. You're not gonna be doing numbers like that all the time. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, it's life. Like, shit happens, you know? It is what it is. And you just have to be humble and be like, you know what? I did my run. I did my shit. I'm grateful for what I have right now, what I have accomplished, and what I'm accomplishing right now. Kudos to anybody else who's doing their shit too. Like, you have to like, you can't be stingy with the success. You can't do it, okay? Everybody can be successful. Everybody needs their time. Everybody needs their own shine as well. So, but I'm glad if they did squash it. I'm happy that they squashed it because it really wasn't that deep. It wasn't that serious to begin with. But anyway, guys, like I said, leave your comments down below and let me know what you guys think about this video. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Also follow my gaming channel, which is going to be in the description and in the comments down below. Okay? And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Kinetics with the fucking plug.